tonight's matchup we could say throughout the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. We're looking forward to this one. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try. Oh, he breaks free, still going. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today. But it's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these 2 teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose. To throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these 2. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Great job in his opening possession. Now they have to deal with some serious crowd noise as they kind of punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide. This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. So South Carolina's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, who's very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore. Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games. I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. You send it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Fights through the tackler. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll feed the back again. Powers through.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Picks up the 1st and still running. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Brought down after a a solid run by the senior. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. We've got an exciting... Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looks right for a quick completion. An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. A quick juke. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. 1st down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sure hands, it's Jacobs. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
The short completion at the tight end. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Barber. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Can you say methodical and marathon march court just pounding away and wearing down their defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for some space. It's Miller. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. QB keeper all the way. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. With the catch, it's Horton.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Sellers. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking to scramble. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to pass. It's Simpson. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long for the 17. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag. Get it, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. To the air, it's Simpson. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Set to advance on the football. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain. Quarterback still with the football. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Miller. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. It's Williams. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Sellers. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hit
a deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line, and he scores. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Design quarterback run. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Williams. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. Picks it up himself and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Sellers. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. 1st down here for this offense. Hand off to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure.
Oh, they get him again. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
He's looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a... grinding away on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Breaks an open space. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. He's running out of time here. Finding space in the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bama. A long distance. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Shotgun formation here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Harper. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Ball handed off. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.